Going live. Oh no, I got LaCroix on my shirt. I got LaCroix on my shirt. I got LaCroix on my shirt. I got LaCroix on my jacket too. Dee 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 dee. I got LaCroix on my shirt. I feel like I should be over a little bit. I'm live, but no one's here because I didn't schedule the live. I just went live without telling anyone. I went live without telling anyone. Hello, Biscuit Bot. Hello, it's zombie time, mofo. I went live without scheduling it. I just went live. I just figured flip it, rip it and dip it. I did spill LaCroix on my shirt and my jacket and this other part of my jacket. I'm a stainy boy. What can I say? What can I say? I'm a stainy boy. What can I say? I wonder if movie done yet? Not quite. But if you want to help us make the movie, you go to onyxthemovie.com. Can I say it again? onyxthemovie.com. We're trying to get to 340,000 tonight. What do I have to do? What can I 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 do? Let's see. What's the math on that? Let me see. What could I do in this live stream to raise $5,000? What could I do? What could I do in this live stream to raise $5,000? Finger and bum? I don't think that's gonna get anyone $5,000. Pray to the Dark One. Lord Baphomet, please bless me. Okay, think about this. Now, probably everybody that's shown up in chat has already backed, most likely. Eat a worm cake. Yeah, right. Hey, don't worry about it. It's Adam. Everybody, only give what you can, only give what you're comfortable with giving. Biscuit Boy, will the movie be available in theaters when it does come out? I do not know. That is dependent upon what distribution deal it secures. So if we make the movie through the Kickstarter funding, we then have that movie and it's a done thing. And then you take it to festivals or you just show it to distribution companies privately if you have the connections. And then they determine what kind of distribution plan they want for that film. They may look at the Onyx movie and say, you know what? I smell Oscar. I don't know why they turned into Nicholson kind of. I smell Oscar. I can't do a Nicholson. Wendy. And they might say this needs to go to theaters, or they might say, so yeah, Covert Radio, I tell you what, I've written so many other YouTubers, so many other streamers, and do they get back to Weird Satanist Guy? No, they do not. Why didn't I say it into the real mic? No, they do not. I am trying. I'm going to keep reaching out. I'm reaching out to those YouTubers, the other streamers, because we're at the 2-week mark. Zoink and a boink. 2-week mark. Yikes. 2 weeks to get 180,000. No, 170,000. Wait, 160,000, kind of. So that's a lot. I actually have an NFT. I've got it made. But actually, hold on a second. I can't even believe this, that I haven't talked about this yet. Because I really want to, let me see. Loading. I'm going to look at I just have one piece of, crypto art up right now. Is it wild? Should I put my link in the chat? How's the pussycat? Pussycat's good. Pussycat is going in the wall, coming out to eat and doo-doo, and then going back into the wall, coming out to eat and doo-doo, and then going back into the wall. Yeah. Oh, post something controversial. I don't know if I'm good at that, you know. So Shelby, what's your question? A question about t-shirts and stickers. Can you clarify that? Would a react video to Attack on Titan? That's a good idea. Reacts to, yeah. Let me actually write that down. React to Attack on Titan. That's good. Pussy in the Pine Wood. That's right. We got a Kitten in the Crawl Space, Pussy in the Plywood. What else did I said? Feline in the what? I don't remember. Do you get your name in the credits still if you do the sticker tier? Okay, here's the best way to look at it all, right? Is there a tier where you get a shirt as well? I'm still kind of confused. Okay, here's the best way to think of it. Let's go to the Kickstarter page. Let me look. And let me look at rewards. Okay. Think of it like this. Think of it like 2 columns of rewards. Film only rewards and main. Let's think of it like that. Film only and main. If you give to the film only tier, it's the film only. $50 gets you the Blu-ray. That's it. $20 gets you the online screener link. Pew! That's it. Nothing before, nothing after. There is nothing before or after because that is its own column. Blu-ray and screener link. That's it. You choose one. That's it. Main, whatever you give, you get everything below from the main column. Film only tier only exists in the film only tier. In main, you get the screener link when you give 60, I believe. Right. And then 80 for the VHS and then 150 for the Blu-ray because it comes with everything else before it. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Hey, buddy, why not use Onyx out interviewing whether or not they'd watch his movie? Yeah, I can do that. Onyx has never been a man on the street character. Do you know what I mean? I've never done Onyx really live with people. That's actually not something he does. So, yes, Desiree, if you give, so let's see. It says it right here on the Kickstarter. If you give for the sticker pack, which is $10, oh wait, no, sorry. Sticker pack is an individual tier as well. Sorry. Sticker pack is its own. It'll say, look, like basically it says Onyx sticker 6-pack only. If it has the words only in it, that's it. That's all. Do you know what I mean? If it lists out the other items you get, you know, including this, then it does include that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But you know what? I didn't add the image for the stickers. Golly, a day. Oh boy. Mo's the time for grassroots. I'm going to do some Onyx news videos. I'm shooting them soon. Can I do both separately? Yeah, like you mean, well, so I think you'd have to have a different username. I think you can only pledge once. That's the thing. Yeah. What's the count at? What's our total at? Okay, we are currently at, okay, the goal for Friday is 350. So I wanted to get to 340 tonight, or else Friday is going to have to be a $15,000 Friday. What? You know what I mean? Trying to get to 340 tonight. OnyxTheMovie.com. 340 tonight. 340, 340, 340. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it. 2 weeks. Sugar Pine 7. I got to write this down. I think we've written, isn't James Rolfe I think we've written him. You know, I mean, you'd be surprised, you know, how many people don't get back to me about this thing, because what do they gain from it? You know what I mean? Just promoting my Kickstarter, you'd think, but a lot of people, who is Yoel Rex? I need to write some of these people down. You know, because a lot of people, they don't want to, like, why would they want to talk about my Kickstarter on their channel if they don't want to burn out their audience in case one day they they want to do something similar, and they don't want their fan base to like be like, well, dude, you just pushed the Onyx Kickstarter. Now you want me to do your Kickstarter or whatever it is. Do you write scripts or is a lot of improv? The Onyx stuff, the date videos are scripted. Any of the news videos are scripted. My Friday faves or my React videos are not scripted. Yeah, Mr. Beast. You know, also like, how do you contact a lot of these people? They don't list contact just like on their page, right? Writing these down though. Writing these down. Corpse husband. I can try. Yeah, I can try. You know, maybe I'll even sit here tonight and just tweet at these people. Tweet. Aurelio Voltaire. Yeah, I think we did write them. I think we did. But I'll write it down anyway. Okay. I'm loving these suggestions. Loving these suggestions because it's getting me, you know, I kind of only think in one direction oftentimes. I agree, Ronnie. The movie has got to get made, but what do we do? What do we do? Thank you, Faux Fire. It's hard for me to keep up with some of the advice. Deaf Noodles. Okay. Deaf Noodles. Critical Drinker. All right. Hold on. Deaf Noodles. It's also like, thank you, Trent. I haven't made any changes to the script yet. I haven't been able to. I've just been slamming. Yeah, if you pay for the tier that gets you the personal message, you'll be able to if we get the funding, we will ask you what the personal message should be. Oh yeah, music reacts. That's true. Who should I do a music reacts with? That band you talked about? Somebody talked about Psycho Stick. What do you think are the chances of this getting funded? Well, good question. So it's like, I feel like statistically, I'm told that projects that get this far get fully funded. But at the same time, it's not going to be magic. It's not going to be simply because it's at 60 something percent, it will get to 100. You know what I mean? It's still going to take practical efforts to bring in new backers, new eyes. Yeah, so that's like, I guess I'm not resting, even though I think the general sentiment is that that it's likely to get funded. But I'm kind of like, okay, but why? What makes that likely? You know what I mean? Like, what makes that likely? Oh yeah, music reacts to Corpse Husband and Daywalker. That's funny. I just watched that video myself. That's a good idea. Yeah, you do not get the Kickstarter money if you do not reach the goal. If it gets to 400, the campaign fails. We do not get $1. Wow, thank you, Faux Fire. You won't get a boink. Thank you. I've lowered my pledge from 88 to 58, said I'm guaranteed the Blu-ray. Oh, because you mean, so you just went to the Blu-ray only tier. Is that what you're saying? I mean, I get it. That makes sense. Whatever, whatever you need to do. I don't begrudge anyone for managing their pledge. James, what are the benefits that donors get? their backers, they get Kickstarter rewards based on the level of tier that they backed at. And many different things, from t-shirts, stickers, to exclusive content, to set visits. Yeah, it's all over the place. So Jake Monroe does TikTok reacts. I mean, I'd like to think my brain can solve this riddle, how to get more eyes on it. I'm making 2 news videos, and I hope those do well. Oh, thank you, Miss Sandra. You upped it. Oh, thank you, Mysterious Stranger. Yeah, I need an event. Yeah, that's true. Onyx sleeping in a haunted house. Oh my gosh, he can only leave when the movie's funded. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's an episode of Tales from the Crypt. But even that, like, I've got to reach people that aren't seeing my content all the time. You know what I mean? I feel like the same people are seeing the content and seeing the announcements. Oh, Lindsay, I'm on TikTok. Onyx has about 755,000 followers on TikTok. The TikTok audience is not converting to backers. Tyrone Magnus. Hold on. Yeah, but think about, I hate to be a buzzkill, but like, if I live streamed on Twitch, I've got 445 followers on Twitch. So what you know what I mean? That's not going to bring in money. I need to access a larger audience. Last podcast on the left, I've written them. I'll write them again. Is it rude if I order my dinner while we're doing this? Because I just realized I don't have any dinner. Ay, boy. Onyx reacting to a horror video game. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Brian. Thank you. Do a sweepstakes. What do you mean? What do you mean, like sweepstakes? Some kind of raffle? Okay, let me just, please forgive me. Please forgive me while I order my dinner, please. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Ramen. Critical Role. Yeah, I could ask Critical Role to share it. I don't know. Jessica Negri shared it when we launched. I could ask her to share it again. Get big YouTubers to promote it. I have written multiple big YouTubers. No, it's hard to get active on Reddit when I've got like 0 karma. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get some people to like post on Reddit on my behalf. Some sweepstakes would be like pin one of today's backers randomly selected to be upgraded to a higher tier. Oh, right. That's a good idea. You should contact. We watched a movie. Sorry, let me write these down. Do you think? But see, I think there's something with Kickstarter where you can't do raffles. Yeah, I would appreciate it, Quagmire, if you posted to a bunch of Reddits. Hey, if I put this in chat, does this help? There's a I've got like a whole folder of promo assets. You know what I mean? And yeah, actually, sorry, I'm gonna upload some videos. Um, I've got a whole folder of assets. And like, should I share that folder with people? I've tweeted the folder. Thank you, Dell. Tubers and slightly different adjacent audiences. Aggie Mae Fish and Jenny. Hold on. Satan's Temple of Satanic Temple doesn't really like me. At least some of the video, and they've told me so before. Onyx was on Cameo, but that doesn't. He's not anymore. But that doesn't help the Kickstarter. All the money has to go into the Kickstarter. So, it's about getting people to the Kickstarter and giving to the Kickstarter. That's the idea. Come out in real life. Forget all this electro satanic stuff. I don't know what that comment means. I'm sorry, Formaggio. I haven't reached out to Gerard Way yet. Yeah, I mean, I can try to write Comedy Bang Bang. Comedy Bang Bang. Well, I've been told not to announce any stretch goals until we're close to the main goal. You know what I mean? It might look a little silly right now if I announced stretch goals. If I was like, here's what happens at 550,000. Here's what happens when we get to 600 grand. It's kind of like, well, we got to get to 500 first. Churdleys may still happen for sure. Well, tomorrow I wanted to do a big post from everyone that's backing already. That's like, here's this image, share it. During a pandemic, well, people have not stopped consuming entertainment and people have not stopped purchasing entertainment. Video game sales are through the roof. At home streaming sales and rentals are through the roof. Yeah. Also a lot. Oh my gosh, that's the kitty in the wall. Oh my gosh. I know that sounds scary. Don't worry. That scared the shit out of me. Look. He's fine behind the wood paneling, but he meows when he's ready for his dinner. And what he wants me to do is put food down and leave because he won't come out if I'm sitting here. So thank you, Hef TV. Is it killing me inside? No. I think you have to understand, I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. So if it was killing me inside, I'd be dead by now. Pursuing creative projects is the only thing that keeps me alive. And if the Onyx Kickstarter fails, will I be sad? For sure. Will I, within I don't know, 2 weeks, have a new idea that gives me hope to keep creating? Yes. That's the life cycle. That's the life cycle of an artist, especially an independent artist. I know, it scared the shit out of me. I'm so sorry. He wants dinner and he wants me out of this garage. I'm not getting much sleep, no, but I'll get like 6 hours sometimes. Sometimes I get like 4 hours. What else are people has this ever been done before at this level? Wayne, do you mean for me personally? This would be the biggest project I'd be tackling. It's definitely the biggest project, Kickstarter campaign I've ever run. I've never done something like this before. Sorry, Dave Yaffe's live stream. Is that it? Let me write that down. Yeah, definitely gotta like. We definitely got to. We definitely got to try to reach a wider audience. I mean, maybe these news videos will do it. It's so hard to tell what will work because I think before I started this, I thought, dude, the TikTok audience. Oh, Jarrett, you're thinking something between 500 and 1,000. I wonder what that could be. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Formaggio wants me to be more funny. Well, you can't help. I mean, I can't change that. I'm as funny as I am. That's not going to get any better or worse anytime soon. Get on that, David. Yeah, I feel so stupid that I don't even know that person's name, and they're clearly very known and successful. His fan base is the exact kind of people that would dig your stuff. He talks about horror. Okay, cool. Cool. Reallocate your ads budgets. What do you mean by that? Where's the pimping came from? I think I got this for a Phantom of the Opera cosplay that Onyx did at some point. Yeah, I think so. And it's just been in my, wardrobe junk ever since. What can I say? Oh, is YouTube my full-time job? Oh no, God no. I don't make any money off of YouTube that doesn't just go into making videos and content. No, I'm a producer for different digital companies. I was at a place called Nerdist for 6 years. I've worked for Funny or Die, G4. I currently work for Marvel Digital. I did a podcast for 21 episodes for a place called Alter. That was one of my jobs. I'm working for an esports team currently. Yeah, we could all tweet Corpse Husband. Instead of buying Facebook ads, buy a spot on a YouTuber's video. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that would get up in time, though. Yeah, the Alter show was canceled, though, unfortunately, literally this week. So, well, that's an interesting thing, Jocelyn. That's why I'm worried. No, you can't extend the deadline. That's the thing. I think I thought getting oh, Celestial, you don't have to worry about my mental health. I'm fine. I'm built to do exactly this. I'm not built to do anything else. No, I'm not down. I'm just low energy, but that's not down. Just low energy because I still have like 2 videos to shoot today, and I got to write one of the news videos, and those are always really exhausting to write. But wait, what was I talking about? Oh, why was the Alter podcast canceled? Just because I don't know. They I mean, you don't really get reasons for that stuff. They just wanted to. I'm at Andrew Bowser on Twitter. They just didn't want to continue the show. They wanted to work on other shows, not ours. What was I talking about? Oh, I really expected views would amount to backers. So, my plan was to just double down on creating more content. And then I thought that would kind of be enough. Like, yeah, case in point, the Strip D&D sketch has 20,000 views, right? So I only need like 2,000 more backers. And yet I'm not getting backers out of those videos getting views. That's the hard thing for me to compute. And the worry is with only 2 weeks left, there's not time to pivot, You got 2 weeks left. Somebody said something up here that made me that was a good idea, but now I'm not seeing it. Where to go? Oh, hot sauce challenge. Need people to reach streamers. Yeah. Oh, who's Aaron Hansen? Oh no, Brandy, I know you weren't trying to be mean. But obviously it's a question I've heard often. But I expected, and it's kind of what has happened. I expected I didn't expect a small group to give a lot. I wasn't expecting people to show up with like $500 or $1,000. I was thinking if I have 775,000 followers on TikTok, what I need each of them to give 50 cents. You know what I mean? That's how I was thinking. I was thinking wide reach, little increments of backing, but it's not shaken out that way completely. Thank you. Where's my ramen? It's not going to be here for a while. Videos on Cameo will not bring in money to a Kickstarter. Videos on Cameo will not bring in money to a Kickstarter. Oh, is Aaron Ego Raptor? Is that what you're talking about? I'm going to feed you, buddy. I wonder if he'll come out. Hold on. I'm going to feed you soon, buddy. I know you want me to leave, though, to feed you. Yeah, so I wrote Ego Raptor. I haven't heard back. He'll peek his head out if he gets annoyed enough at me. I've been on a few horror podcasts. Gary Busey. Get rid of this IC person. Sorry, I didn't see if there was somebody trolling. If I give on here, is it funneled directly to Kickstarter? No, you got to give on the Kickstarter. You got to give on the Kickstarter. You got to give on the Kickstarter. OnyxTheMovie.com. I kind of want the kitty to, peek out. Okay, I will. I wrote down late horror show. I did, and I'm gonna talk to them for sure. Oh, what are we at? What are we at? I mean, so wherever we end tonight, it's like Friday's just got to be such a large push. But we're at 336. I mean, if we got to 340 tonight, it's hard to tell how much what you've done is like kind of still working. You know what I mean? Like, put the wall cat on my Twitch stream. Hey. So I have thought about reaching out to Elvira. But it's hard to. Well, Dead Meat mentioned the. I know, buddy. Okay. You want me to end my stream so I can feed you? What I would like to do is I'd like for you to come out. I'd like to just feed you right now and have you come out. Okay, how about this? This will be a little funny experiment. I'm going to go get the cat food, okay? Dark Cognitive. I love reading troll comments. Andrew, do you stick your finger up your arse when you have a wank? I don't. Good question, though. It's a good question. Okay, buddy. Okay. So look, I'm going to go get the cat food. You don't lie to me. Tell me if he pops out while I go and get the cat food. Okay? This is going to take me like 2 minutes. I got to go upstairs. Tell me if he pops out. I'm going to go get the cat food. All right. Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm trying. It's hard. All these suggestions are good. I'm trying to write people down. But what was the one that I just... What was the one that somebody just said that I was going to write down? Well, Red Letter Media. I feel like they're probably too big to get back to me, right? Okay, I'm going to go get the cat food. And no, I don't have to angle down. He doesn't come out from below. He comes out from right there. Because you can't tell, but there's a ledge behind. This is a fake wall. Obviously, it's a set wall, right? So behind this set wall is actually like a very large crawl space, like more than cat sized. So he's not like stuck between these panels. He's back in a little alleyway that he likes going into. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's a ridge on that stone wall that he can walk along. That's where he comes out. He'll come out right there. All right, I'm gonna go get the cat food. You tell me if anybody shows up. His name is Gremmy Boy, by the way. That stands for Gremlin Boy. All right, Gremmy Boy, I'm gonna go get your food. BRB. Wait, I gotta find my keys. Okay. All right. Anything? Anything? Did he pop out? Shut up. You're lying. Are you lying to me? You got to be kidding me. If he showed up, did somebody screenshot it? Somebody screenshot. If he really showed up. Oh, I guess it'll live in the video, right? So this was 37 minutes in. That's flipping hilarious. Oh my gosh. He farted on my microphone. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. My friend just sent me a video, I guess, of him coming out. Is it? Hold on. Oh my I told y'all. That is freaking hilarious. He's a Grammy boy. I mean, what can I say? He lives in the walls and he's a Grammy boy for life. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. He's so curious. Now you've also got proof of life. You know that he's not back there struggling. He's a smart little guy. Yeah. Grammy boy. Oh my lord. Here, I got you some food. Here we go, buddy. So what I'll do is I'm going to what needs to happen is he needs to. Oh my god. Yeah, buddy, I got you some food. Well, why don't you just come out and eat it? No one's gonna hurt you. We're all just hanging out. He knows I just put the food down. Come on out, bud. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. So here's the thing, guys, and y'all need to know this. If he comes down, I have to try to close off that wall. I have to try to block it. So I'm hoping he will come down and go toward the food. And if he does, I've got to try to block that wall. I can't have him run back behind the wall. So the trick is, will he come out while I'm talking, while I'm in here? It is like a horror movie. He's thinking about it, but he knows, well, here's the question. If he comes out and eats, do I not try to block the wall. I just let him eat and I let him go back behind the wall, right? But then tomorrow I try the same thing and then I try to block the wall. Do you know what I mean? Classic Scooby-Doo plan. He's thinking about it. He's never poked his head out for this long. And he's in there. I mean, I'm talking all day. You know what I mean? Um, I'm down here making videos all day, so he knows my voice. Well, the thing is, I'm supposed to try to block that that I know it's like, well, what's so bad if he just lives back there, right? But yeah, I mean, I think I'll let him be. If he comes out and eats, I won't block it tonight. Um, don't block it. No way you can make it cat proof in 5 minutes. I mean, you're right. That's true. He yeah, he lives in the wall. What did you think? I was lying? um, okay, so I won't try to block it. I won't try to, trap him back out in this area tonight. I'll just let him chill. I mean, it's if he lives in my wall while he kind of gets more comfortable, I guess that's okay, right? I know. An Onyx Grammy Boy video. What if here's the trick? Kitty safety? No, I am very familiar. My cat Puck uses that alleyway to go to the other side of the garage. It's pretty safe. It's literally just the stone wall and plywood. You know what I mean? There's nothing. I've filmed with my camera back there to see if there's anything. And again, it's like a lot of space. It's not like this. It's like he lays down back there comfortably. How did he even get in there? Well, it's a fake wall and there's just a big old gap. Real Grammy were the friends we made along the way. I mean, that's true. Look, you got to get him to come out a couple more times so he's comfortable with you in the room, then set up your supplies. And in about a week or two, then you make your move. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't really have the supplies to block that right now. Like, thank you, Allie. Um, thank you. So, right. I need to really prep for that blocking and then make it a reality. That's so funny. But even that's a step. The fact that he looked out while I was down here. Yeah, if we get to 550, um, if we get to 500, there he is. If we get to 550, Grammy Boy comes out of the wall for good. Hey, Grammy Boy, tell people to go to onyxthemovie.com and back the Kickstarter. That's all you really want, isn't it, Grammy Boy? I mean, you also want dinner and you want your little cat bed that I have over here. It's so funny to have something. It's so funny to, yeah, Grammy's staying in the wall until we get funded. It's so funny to have this thing living in the wall, but I put food down and clean his litter box and I leave. And then I come back and he's eating his food and he's doo-dooed in the litter box and he's back in the wall. If we don't get the 500,000, the campaign fails and I don't get $1 of it. It's all gone. Somebody asked a really good question. $750 tier for a meet and greet for a meet and greet at are you talking about Wood? I want to hear you say Wood. Is that what you mean, Bobby? Like Wood? In the Wood? Hostage cat stakes for funding. Save the cat to a new level. Wait a minute. Let me write down that 750 meet and greet idea. 750 meet and greet. Yeah, at Frightmare. Right. I wonder if I'd have to be in cahoots with Frightmare for that. Yeah, and no one gets oh, Ben Pace. That was someone I was going to write down. No one gets charged unless we make our goal. So, I don't want you to put an amount in that you don't think you'll have on April 2nd because that would put us in danger because we'd think we'd have money that we won't have. But you can know this. Whatever you pledge now, you are not charged until April 2nd. So all you have to do is think, will I have that money in 2 weeks? That's all. But yes, meet and greet at a convention. The trick is, yeah, it'd either have to be a specific convention, or because if I say, but then people have to get themselves there. So I have to plan on being at Frightmare because I've got to do that. So so I'd have to just plan on being at Frightmare. 750 meet and greet. Vine sauce. Yes, dark cognitive. I love how your question went from do I finger my own bum, but now you're asking like a legitimate question about filmmaking. That's fine. I'll answer it. Worm was shot in 2 shots. It was 2 takes. Worm was 2 shots. And that is the answer to that question. Sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah, he's thinking about it, dudes. Ooh. What I wouldn't give, because if he came down right now, his food bowl's kind of behind me. So he'd have to like sit there, eat. Oh my gosh, a meet and greet at an Arby's. That's funny. A real ghost story. Okay, that's a good question. So I'm gonna act like everything's normal. I'm gonna keep talking about my real ghost story. So I had a friend. We all went exploring in an abandoned mental hospital, and in Maryland. We were probably maybe 19 or 20, and we separated. And at one point, he went down a hallway, and he said he saw somebody in you know, a it's so hard to play it cool, in a hospital gown. He said he saw somebody in a hospital gown, and you know, this hospital been closed down since the late 60s. Oh, what up, Mr. the Dude? Yeah, I'm from Maryland. I'm from Bowie, Maryland. Do you know about that? In the beginning of Worm, when you were digging in the beginning, did you mean for someone to be behind you gardening? Oh my gosh, Desiree. No, and I've never noticed that. There's somebody behind me gardening in Worm. Never noticed. That's hilarious. So we're still in the danger zone. I'm not, yeah. Will I shave if we get to 500,000? No, I'll have to keep the beard because we're going to make a movie. Sweb, I am going to do 2 new news videos. A short box set. Oh, like we're giving. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's not a bad idea. I don't. Okay, yeah. You mean like putting my shorts on a like Blu-ray? Is that what you mean? Like making a proper kind of Blu-ray? Whoever puts us over 340 gets a special deal. Yeah. Um, thank you to everyone that's backing. I'm just so distracted by this kitty. A shorts collection. Yeah, I guess I wondered if people would be interested in that. But yeah, I want to write that down. Let me. Okay, Elisa, know what? The McElroy brothers. Sorry, I'm just now seeing that. Oh, look at that. Just because I reached for my phone, I just reached for my phone, so I could write down McElroy and shorts collection. Okay. I don't have a PO box. I should get one. Oh man. I mean, I think I'd have to step out of the garage in order to get him to come down. Gosh, I really wanted him to come out while we were doing this. Okay, have you guys been casting somebody you know the big fun? Oh yes, so that's not a bad suggestion, Aiden. The problem is, okay, so Aiden said, or Aiden, forgive me. I know this may not be a popular option, but have you considered casting someone with a big following that can help get more backers? Yeah, the problem is people are not very likely to align themselves uh, with crowdfunded projects because it can kind of lower their value, but maybe it wouldn't at this point. Maybe we're close enough. Maybe we're close enough where if we got somebody, I mean, like, look at that thermometer. It's not looking bad, right? Um, the cat is plotting against me. I know. I know. Um, what if there's a tear for back or have their name on one of those tombstone? Holy hell, Trojan zombies. What a great idea. That's great. Yeah, there's a whole thank you, animal. Signed copies of the DVD. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Tombstone name. But what else did somebody just said? Short film collection I wrote down. McElroy Brothers I wrote down. Um, there's a pretty hefty push momentum already. Well, what did you mean by that, Dell? You're saying we're doing pretty good? Is that what you're saying? Buzzards, you know what you're doing, Kitty Wall, yeah. Tombstone's a great idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a whole graveyard in the movie. We see it multiple times. It would be so easy to work in a name. The problem is you'd have to limit it. You could only do like 5 names, you know? Um, and then I was talking about the getting a big name attached. Maybe we're far enough along where we could get somebody now. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I've thought about reaching out to Elvira and saying, what if she, but is that big enough? I mean, she means a lot to me, but it's maybe she would kind of say she'll be in the film, and then that could help up I mean, I got to talk to her management and stuff like that, but it is more likely somebody would do that seeing that we're past 350. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tombstone, a joke with 20 names. Oh, I do have room to mention people in the movie. Oh, that's true. Name cameos. I do have um let me write that down. Name cameo. Because there's multiple times where Onyx is like, oh, it's like that one time I asked out my girlfriend or the girl I had a crush on in middle school named Bonnie Love Rodriguez. And like that could be, oh no, Sweb, the cat had a knife. He's got a knife. Okay. Well, that was so close. I mean, will the cat come out of the wall is, you know. Yeah, Dark Cognitive. If you back my campaign for $5,000, I'll in the Onyx movie, I will say he wants me to leave. I will say Dark Cognitive puts his finger in his butt and it for $5,000. Dark Cognitive. I'll put that in the movie. Oh, Bobby, thank you. Yeah, well, I can send you some assets in case you do have time to slap something in. But Atreya, I missed your question. Please ask it again. What tier should the name cameo be? Oh my gosh, I've Walls 89. I've made that joke. I'm going to make a video where Bowser says he's going to kill Onyx if we don't make the money. Maybe I'd save that for the last week, right? Name tier at 750. You think that's pretty high? That's pretty high. Name cameo 500. Oh, I didn't get this cat. I rescued the cat. The cat was in my neighborhood. I work with a rescue. And this cat showed up in my yard and was clearly not like a stray street cat. It was clean when it showed up a month ago and just I don't know how to say this without sounding cheesy, but you know when there's a street cat, and you know when there's a cat that was domesticated and was somebody's pet. Okay, bud. He wants me to leave so he can come out and eat. But anyway, this cat was clearly domesticated. So with the rescue that I work with, they brought a trap over. I trapped it, and then wow, were we really at 337? If this movie comes in, it makes me like so anyway, we took it to the vet. It's got its shots. It's already been neutered, but it wasn't chipped. So I work with the rescue as a volunteer to foster this kitty. That's, so I'm trying to get it to a place where it's less feral and try to adopt it out. Okay. I got to go. If we can get to 340 tonight, that would be amazing. We're close. 337. Come on. We still got a couple hours left. I'm going to leave and let Grammy Boy come out and eat. I would just keep the stream up, but my computer's going to die. Okay, I'm going. Okay, thank you, everybody. OnyxTheMovie.com. Let's get to 340. 340 tonight. Thank you. Grammy Boy, you can come out and eat.